Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. I hope you are have all of happiness and kindness. So today I will present my paperwork. Before that, I want to give a lot of thank for Mrs. Imrogaya for giving me a chance to share my paperwork, and for you guys. Thank you for joining and taking a part in this meeting. I hope all of you participants can get more information, can get more knowledge from this presentation. So my title my paperwork is the influence of coronavirus on GrabFood driver income in Bandung City. So, Grab is one of unicorn in Indonesia. It is a company that known as transportation community. The main office in Queenstown, Singapore, but it operates in Southeast Asian, especially Indonesia. Indonesians call Grab as a taxi online for car and ojek online for motorcycle. So I will explain one of program in motorcycle, that is GrabFood. GrabFood is a system of delivery food and drink. It is one of job that beloved most of Indonesian people, because it is simple to do, and the job is so flexible. So that's why most of Indonesian people love this job. Okay, for the next one is about research background. This research was carried out from or based on the following considerations. Okay, the number one is GrabFood driver in Bandung City were daily workers who are directly affected by coronavirus. So yes, exactly, because the drivers are out of home, so it can be infected. Yeah. But no reason to do nothing, so they will go to work, fight the coronavirus in the outside. And the next one is income was difficult to get by GrabFood driver in Bandung City. Yes, it is difficult because there are customers worry about the outside, so then they consider to not to order the foods. And number three, GrabFood drivers' income declined after the coronavirus in Bandung. Yes, because it's the new normal, and so it's gonna be new income. And then number four, with this research, the reader understood the situation that occurs about income of GrabFood driver in Bandung City. I hope it can make people notice about us, yes, driver. And last one, the reader would not know the current situation about income of GrabFood driver in Bandung City if this research was not conducted. So I have to make this research to share the current situation. Okay, next. Okay, for the next one is pre-existing research. The first one is the title, the influence of liquidity, profitability, intensity inventory, related party debt, and company size to aggressive tax rate. The writer is Sheila Ann and other Hemans Manurung. The result is future study were expected to be able to add more specific variables and add to the observed period so that the results obtained could be more accurate and better illustrated the actual situation. And the next one is the influence of company size, fixed asset intensity, leverage, profitability, and political connection to tax avoidance. The author is Aminah Khairina and Yohana Yustikasari. And the result of this research showed that the profitability variable and political connection had an influence the tax avoidance in manufacturing companies listed in the Indonesia Stock Exchange period 2011 and 2015. Okay, the next one is research questions. These research questions were made based on the current situation in the pandemic, about the income of Grab driver in Bandung City. So the first one is, how did income of Grab driver in Bandung City before coronavirus entered? And the second one, how did income of Grab driver in Bandung City after coronavirus entered? And the last one is, how did Grab solve the income of Grab driver problem in Bandung City? Okay, the next one is research purposes. It's answer the research question, and the first one is knowing the income of Grab driver in Bandung City before entering coronavirus. And the second one, explain the income of Grab driver in Bandung City after coronavirus entered. And the third, describing Grab in overcoming of the income of Grab driver problem in Bandung City. Okay, the next one is about research benefits. These research benefits are as follow. The first one is theoretical benefits. This research was made as scientific literacy to help in learning, especially about information of Grab food or Grab in general in Bandung City in terms of customers, both of customers and drivers. The second one is practical benefits. The practical benefits of this research are as follows. For researchers, this research could be a new experience in knowing the condition of income Grab food driver in Bandung City before and after the coronavirus pandemic existed. It is the reason why income of Grab food driver is affected. And point B, for Grab food customers, this research could be used as a reference to understand the condition about income of Grab food drivers in Bandung City both before and after coronavirus. So if the condition before coronavirus entered to Indonesia, the income is normal. I think it's one of a good job, a good chance to get some money, especially for part-time, because it is flexible job. So now the coronavirus entered and boom, it's affect the income of all of driver. And point C, for Grab, this research could be used as a reference to determine GrabFood driver income constraints in Bandung City, both before and after coronavirus pandemic. Okay, next one is research assumptions. Based on research object, there are 3 assumptions. Namely, first one is GrabFood driver income in Bandung City will increase before coronavirus enters because are still many orders from customers. For example, customers order food via the Grab application because there are many attractive promos and there is also a health insurance driver. Yes, it is a reason why customers always I think in one day they order in the 3 times they eat or one meal, so it can increase the income of driver. So the second one is GrabFood driver income in Bandung City will decrease after coronavirus enters due to reduced customer orders. For example, customers are reluctant to order food via Grab application for fear of even being afraid of drivers carrying a virus during delivery, even though there is an attractive promo. Yes, it is about worrying the customers. They worry about delivering for the food in way to their home. I think they worry about the virus come home by the driver or in their food. It's about worrying the customer. And the last one is Grab Party can overcome the problem of GrabFood driver income in Bandung City by building Grab Kitchen, or its special restaurant contained in the application. Example, Grab Kitchen procurement by Grab can make it easier for drivers to take and deliver orders so that it impacts their income. Yes, Grab Kitchen can be effective for save your time to get more orders and to deliver, because if in normal restaurant you may waiting for 15 or 20 minutes to wait the food is ready and to deliver I think 10 minutes, so you can half hour to waste time. When the Grab Kitchen was made, it can last more 10 minutes. I think it is an effective thing to deliver the food and to save your time. Okay, next one is theoretical background. There are 5 theoretical background that was based on my internet browsing and library in book on library. Okay, the first one is pengaruh era globalisasi terhadap hukum bisnis di Indonesia oleh Edi Santoso tahun 2018. The next one is metode penelitian kualitatif dan R&D 2006 oleh Sugiono. Number 3, mengukur kemiskinan dan distribusi pendapatan 2014 Indra Maipita. And then the fourth, melindungi diri sendiri dengan lebih memahami virus corona 2020 Baharudin dan Fatimah Andi Rumpa. The last one is the Coronavirus Prevention Handbook 2020 Wang Zhou. Okay, the next one is research methodology. The first one is research methods. In this research, the method used was descriptive method. Descriptive method is a method in examining the status of a group of people, an object, and a set of conditions, the system of thought, or a class of events in the present, by Nazir, 2005. This while the meaning of the research method itself is a scientific step to obtain data with a specific purpose and use, and quantitative research is a research method that uses the process of data in the form of numbers as a tool to analyze and conduct research studies, especially regarding what has been examined. With the above points, it could be concluded that the descriptive method was quantitative. This research was created to help answer questions about income of GrabFood driver in Bandung City after and before coronavirus. The next one is data sources. The point A is primary data. The primary data source from the study was coronavirus is an obstacle for GrabFood drivers in Bandung City, so that it affects their income. And the next one, secondary data. The secondary data source from the study was the driver commission data to the Grab site after and before coronavirus entered. Okay, the next point, number 3, is data collection techniques. The data collection techniques in this study were questionnaire, interview, observation, internet study, and literature. The questionnaire would be distributed via Google Form to the relevant driver to determine the effect of coronavirus on GrabFood driver income in Bandung City. So the relevant driver is my friends, because I'm part of them. So my data is from them. From Dewa Ketut Soekardi, 1983, the notion of a questionnaire is a form of technique in collecting data which is carried out on a research method with no need or obligation to require direct arrival from the data source. According to Koncaraniringrat, 2010, interviews are a method used for a particular task, trying to obtain information and verbally forming respondents to communicate directly. And according to Professor Heru, 13, observation is an observation that is a case study or learning that is done intentionally, directed, in sequence, and in accordance with the objectives. And according to Purbo in Priyatna, 2005, explains that the internet is basically a medium used to streamline a communication process that is connected to various applications such as the web, VoIP, email, a la glossary of library, and information science that understanding this literature is reading material used in all kinds of activities both intellectually and recreation. And the next point is data analysis techniques. Data processing was usually used by questionnaires, interviews, observations, internet studies, and literature. while the data processed by distributing this questionnaire were then analyzed using quantitative descriptive methods. From this data, there was a result that there is an increase or an decrease in GrabFood drivers' income in Bandung City after and before coronavirus. Okay, the last one I think is procedures. There are 5 procedures in this research. Point A is identifying the problems that occur in this study, and point B, looking for theories to support this research. Point C, distributing questionnaires to GrabFood drivers for data collection in this study. And point D, analyzing data collected through questionnaires in this study. And last one is summing up the results of data that has been analyzed in this study. Okay, maybe that's all from me. Thank you for your attention. I repeat it. I hope all of information that I shared, that I explained, is useful for you guys and for all people that need of information of GrabFood, of our Grab. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.